So partial fractions is a topic that does come up quite a few times in Edexcel and AQA. So let's take a look at how to answer a partial fractions question. So we've got our fx here. Now, in order to do this, we're going to take the a and we're going to multiply it by the other two denominators. So that's an x plus 1 and an x plus 3. Now to the b, we're going to multiply this by the other two denominators, which are 2x plus 1 and x plus 3. And then finally, we're taking our c and multiplying it by the other two denominators here, which are 2x plus 1 and x plus 1. So now we've got that, we can say that this is going to equal the numerator, which is our 4 minus 2x. All we now need to do is expand this out. So let's expand out the double brackets to start. So we've got x squared, add 4x, add 3. Then we've got add b, and then inside the brackets we've got 2x squared, add 7x, add 3. And then we've got add c, and inside the brackets we're going to have 2x squared, add 3x, add 1. And again, it equals 4 minus 2x. So now let's just get our x squareds together, we'll get our x terms together, and then our integer values together. So we're going to have x squared, we've got an a, we've got a 2b, and we've got a 2c here. We've then got our x terms. So we've got 4a, 7b, and then 3c. And then finally, we have got our 3a, we've got our 3b, and we've got our single of 1c, which we can just write as c. And again, this equals 4 minus 2x. Now we can see on our right-hand side that we do not have any x squared terms. So that must mean what's inside the brackets here, our a plus 2b plus 2c, must equal 0. Then for the x terms, we've got a minus 2x. So what's inside of the brackets must equal minus 2. And then finally, we've got 3a plus 3b plus c, which must equal our 4. Now we've got this, we've got 3 unknowns and 3 equations. So we can manipulate the first equation to find a value for a and then use simultaneous equations. So we can say that a equals minus 2b minus 2c. And we can use this to plug this into these two equations here. So we get 4 times by minus 2b minus 2c, add 7b, add 3c equals minus 2. So if we rearrange this and simplify, we're going to end up with minus b minus 5c equals minus 2. And then doing the same to equation 2, we're plugging in our a value again of minus 2b minus 2c. And if we go ahead and rearrange this and expand, we are going to end up with minus 3b minus 5c equals 4. Now we've got two equations with just b and c, so we can solve these as simultaneous equations. So let's label this equation 1 and equation 2. And all we need to do is multiply the first equation by 3 to get minus 3b in both. Now we just need to subtract. So subtracting these, we're going to be eliminating our b. We'll be left with 10c equals 10, which means that c has to have a value of 1. We can then use this to find the value of b by plugging the c value back into one of the equations we've got to get a b value of minus 3. And then finally, we know a equals minus 2b minus 2c. So we're going to be left here with an a value of equal to 4. So the numbers that we need are a equals 4, b equals minus 3, and c equals 1. The all-in-one revision app for GCSE and A-Level available now on the App Store or Google Play. Find 2025 predicted papers, online courses, daily tests, grades by module, over 12,000 exam-style flashcards, on-demand help, practice paper sets and top grade paper sets, plus more on the app now.